loud. We should get these connected so they don't move around when you're on them. Oh, good morning.
Welcome.
It's February 5, and we had a leak. Not gonna lie, I have no interest in working down here today, so I can get my attitude adjusted.
As you can see here, the pipe is very bulged here, and it's been dripping. I'm going to have to take out the bulge in order to fit in a piece of pipe, the couplings, so they'll slide over it. This is actually going to be a very tricky one with water in the line. One of the tricks is Wonder Bread, but I don't think we have any.
I do have some French bread I made. Sort of the same.
Sort of the same, but
sort of.
Not as bad as Wonder Bread.
Not as bad? Not as good?
Not as effective. No, not as effective. Okay, so in the metal tote next to plastic, there should be some pipe cutters, and I'm looking for the mini pipe cutters. Those are, yep, those will possibly work. Those are my large minis. I have smaller ones. Let's see if we can find them. Now we got some water. This could be fun. And you can kind of test the time too. We can go further now. Let's go see if we see any leaks. Oh crap! I forgot to put the. Go shut that off. Because I have pressure from the compressed air. So I take my finger off, it's going to spray out more water.
All right, got that cleaned up. Just unfortunately, it looks like they have a strip of glue from their previous, and I couldn't get to scrub off. What you got?
Oh, I gotta get a coat. I'm gonna rip the wood down and we're gonna put a strip under there. 4 inches. That's probably not that close because the saw blade width, 4 inches. Right, and it's really going on this one, but it cut them the same, so.
That was less.
Yeah, 3
that
and
is
3/4.
way less.
They didn't cut them the same. 3 3/4 inches. When I cut for the toe kick space on this cabinet, I just went to the bottom of the shelf board for the inner shelf. So this one's laying down. I went to the bottom of this shelf board, and it just happens to be a little bit different.
Yes, let's make some dust. Oh, is that what you're ripping down for a toe kick? Isn't that kind of thick?
This is kind of the backer for the toe kick. It's going to support the cabinet, and I have it kicking around, so I'm going to use it.
All right, get it kicking around. Got it.
Some of these nails are still in it.
Oh, I didn't do a very good job.
No, I cut it off with a saw. You see that one?
That
one there, this one here.
I didn't do this one.
Fair enough.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
The suspense is killing me, honey.
I know, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Size.
We need a new saw.
That blade is not set to the depth of this wood. It's not gonna It's like, that does not look
I think
right.
we're operating a little sleep, maybe?
I don't know. So if anybody's wondering why last week's video was something from December and not last Sunday, it's because I spent a lot of last week working and also prepping. All last Sunday was prepping for a sermon I did yesterday. And so during the week I'd come home and I was working on that, and then I ended up with night work, so I had to go with night work, and then I had to be up early for the sermon. So today I'm at 99%. You and are all questioning, is he really at 99%?
I mean, I was going to put you at 79, but...
Didn't I say 79? Watch yourself. Did we get this square to the wall?
Oh, that is a U answer.
Well, we didn't go square. That's right. We went parallel to this wall. And because the wall wasn't square, we were like, well, it's not going to be square.
I'm going to offset.
1 inch. So no, it's not. It's still parallel.
Is that wall that you're coming off of straight?
I didn't care whether it was straight. I just thought it looked better to run parallel than to have an angle.
Okay.
Because we could, we could run.
Oh, no, keep going. Please keep going.
She's like, dang, I asked a question.
Just
Why
keep
did I ask
going.
a question?
Is this board supposed to do both of these cabinets together?
No.
Okay, so you're just working on the one
The
cabinet.
one that I really cut out because there's no. It had a piece all the way across the back. That's what's gone. So it has no support in this back corner here. So I want to replace that. And then I'm going to run it longer so it actually comes out to the wall.
Oh, to put the fascia on.
And that gives us a little something to hit into.
Okay.
You know?
Yep.
And then I could actually put a block or put it screwed into the wall here, so that way it's not just flexing around. And not that anyone should kick it that hard, but who knows. My knife is dull.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Almost.
Are you ready?
Almost. The impact driver.
Are you happy with Jack?
I'm gonna find out.
Jack fitting? So now you have something to nail
The board
the board onto.
There. Alrighty, now this one's ready to stand up. We get these positioned, we get the mark on the floor. We actually do need to get another ½ inch further out to match everything, but I don't know if I have a piece long enough.
So we're gonna have to cut some of this underlayment. Why are we doing this again?
Well, that was to get that length. Now we gotta slide these back and forth, and
Oh gosh.
if they're gonna come this way about a 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch.
Oh boy.
One is we try to take that off, and it might just pop right off. That's what I'm going to test. If it pops right off, that might be the fastest way to go.
Oh, I thought you meant the cabinet. No, you mean the actual leveler.
The leveler. Yeah. Okay, first, we'll just see about going down the line.
Oh well. Well, learning something new.
That didn't adhere much to the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, it's under the fridge.
Where are the feet of the fridge?
It's fine, we're having a flooring thing over it.
Hmm.
Just aim the angle a little bit better. Now, what we have here is a little bit different. I've got to watch your camera.
Yeah.
Put some relief cutting into it. Put that one underneath.
Clean up that corner, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, so far, this was the easy part.
I'm gonna grab the. I guess I'm just gonna try and vacuum the smaller pieces and pick up the bigger ones.
Well, we're not done because I think we'll set it in place. We might also be contending with stuff over here. We might
Well, I
have
gotta clean it up to set in place.
clean it up. So they'll clean it up. We'll slide it over and see if we're hitting the other area as well.
Yes.
That's enough. We're gonna kind of blend it right through there. Now, Last time I had a lot of splashback that was getting underneath this, and I didn't like that. So I'm gonna sacrifice comfort.
I have more stuff like that.
And we'll set that like that, which will... Got to this point, I started to feel some resistance. I'm not sure where it is.
Yeah, but is it lined up?
Well, it's not lined up. It's come more this way.
Yep.
It's right in here that I'm catching.
Hello.
I'm coming.
What's going on?
I just want to get an idea the size of the windows.
Hello.
Did I actually not answer it? I thought I answered it.
Oh,
Well, it takes me a half an hour to get to the phone, swipe on the phone, then I have to enter a password because I can't answer the call without entering a password on Snapchat. So
Why?
it takes a long time.
It's a Jenny.
Well, we got two phones.
that's a Draco.
How we doing?
Ah.
Mute your speaker. Your
We're
mic.
getting really
It
in the
is.
grocery store going to go get
Mine's
some
muted.
subs for lunch.
Can you help, honey?
Probably.
Many moments of thinking.
Well, you see what's happening over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it level?
He wants it flush, but there was a lot of damage on this bottom corner, and so it's not flush. See what it's doing?
What's your liking here? Do we pull it back out this way and let it bump out like the top? Do we let it vary? Do I push it in a little further? Do I leave it alone? No, I think that this, I can bring this up a little here. And when I bring this up, that's going to cause this to go like this.
Okay.
No.
Why does that sound chunky like ice going through it?
It didn't build any pressure. Something froze and split.
So for since last Thursday, we've had Arctic temperatures here in the Northeast.
And I had it set, so I shouldn't have done that. So now I'm just ticked.
And he noticed that the solar wasn't really running. And then he noticed that the tank is at 200 degrees, which is a little warm. I don't know, Wilbert. Looks cold to me. I did look for a jacket for him.
That pipe has a...
What pipe?
The PEX pipe has a reasonable burst strength, higher than I'd experienced, up to 200 degrees-ish. 195, 200. But it drops off rapidly as it heats up, the burst pressure. And the water boils at 212. You're like, okay, it'll be all right. But you start putting water under pressure, and it boils at a higher temp. So what happens is the water doesn't vaporize until it's a higher temp, because it's under 20 pounds of pressure or whatever it is, which I don't know what that relates to the boiling point. But you have water that's probably, 220, 230, 250, I don't know. And when the collector finally says, or the water finally says, okay, at this pressure, I'm going to turn to steam, it starts turning to steam, it pushes that super hot water to the PEX pipe, and when that super hot water gets to the PEX pipe, that lowers the burst temperature, but because you're turning to steam, you're spiking your pressure. And when you spike your pressure and you've reduced your burst price, the pipe up there bursts. And that's what's been going on. And that's because I cheated with trying to use PEX pipe, not understanding that principle. And, you know, it's...
So what would be the solve in the spring?
15 psi could get us up to 230 degrees. It's the same principle. We need to kill botulism, you need what temperature?
Oh, 240.
And in this area...
We're at over 1,100 feet.
In this area, we only need 15 psi to get that water pressure over that steam, you know, that pressure canning.
Yeah.
You're boiling at over 240.
Okay.
And we need to have a 15-pound weight.
Okay.
So when I add 15 pounds up there, my pressure, my temperatures actually have to be able to withstand at least 240. And the PEX doesn't handle the 240. I've been looking, and they make it like an aluminum line PEX, but I don't know if that will do it either. I thought it'd be great if they could make like the washing machine hose with the braiding on the outside.
Yeah.
A braided PEX.
That'd be sweet.
Because that would hold the pressure, and the PEX, you know, it's really just the pressure it's not handling, you know, and at the higher the temperature, the lower the pressure goes. And then, you know, if I could get a pipe that could handle the 250 degrees temperature at, it's not a high pressure, it's only up there, it's like only 20 psi, but it spikes if it turns to steam, and then your pressure, and it should have blown the pressure relief valve down here. The thing is, before it gets high enough pressure down here to blow this pressure relief valve, which is what I thought it would do. I didn't think it would damage the pipe up there. I thought it would just blow the pressure relief valve down here. It's bursting the pipe there.
All right, so you're not wanting to add any water because it could turn to steam and burst the pipe.
It could turn to steam instantly, which will spike our pressure and
burst it again.
reburst something. I know. At the same token, is if there's a hole in the pipe and we do it now, then we're just going to know where the hole is because it's going to blow a ton of steam out. So, you know, it's like...
Oh, well, maybe we should do that.
But if it's not broken, it could break it.
And so now we're okay.
Yeah. So you know, kind of a. Yep. So I guess I'll go mess with the cabinetry a little bit more, and we'll come in here and check. And I think when it gets down right below 190, it'll probably be safe.
So I think we heard.
The cabinet looked. You said this was level.
I thought it looked great. Yeah. That's like spot on. It's not working out.
I'm just wondering why when I get, if I'm level that way.
Maybe the cabinet's tweaked.
Is that level there?
No, it's high on your side.
And yet this is saying that this is lower. And this is higher.
Maybe the middle is, maybe something happened to the cabinet. Do we have a longer one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that. Let's see what the longer one says. These were used cabinets and... See, now that one looks really good.
You could come up a little bit more here, it says, like that.
Like so. Okay.
Right?
Yeah?
Can you get square with it?
Yeah, I can see that it's favoring the left and the right could come up a little.
But this says now that we're a little high on this edge here. What's it say at the wall edge? That we're possibly a little high on that back edge there too.
You're asking this is level. It's a little higher on this side, but it's inside the line.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But that might be, if I shim that back corner a smidge up. This might be the high point here.
Mm-hmm.
And end up kind of trying to match your high point. Oh, shim. I'm trying to think how to get a shim there. Because we have the, whatchamacallit, in the back there. That's what I'm
Now
afraid of.
it's really away.
See, now when I go like this.
Yeah, now you've, okay. Oh my word, I hate shimming.
Okay, so I'm going to say that that's level there. That's level there. Bring it across that section in the middle.
I think that's good.
I also disagree slightly, but not.
Turn it over.
How's that look? We're within the line, off to one edge a little.
Within the line, and we're off to the left. So this side has repeatedly been higher.
Yeah. Well, what I want to see now...
Which you can see. You can see right here that it's higher.
What I want to see now is I want to bring that piece of wood back.
Piece of wood? The long one?
And see how that fits against the wall. Remember, because it was
The
up.
long one?
Yeah, no, it was like in on the bottom, out on the top. Now that we've gotten it kind of level across this back
You
side.
mean the fascia board?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to see how that looks.
No, this is touching, but down there isn't, which means that you must be on that.
Yeah, we're not.
That's a new development.
Well, that's because we're on a shim. That's
Yeah.
going to not be there, you know. But, you know, I think I like that.
I think that's going to be
It's
great.
It's not perfect either place, but it's so close
Yep.
that I think that's good enough. We
I can
go
caulk
with that.
it and draw a line.
Yeah. So I like that. So I think
Okay.
that's where we're going to go. It fits to that, right?
Do I see that this is taller?
Yeah, well, I have to cut this down for the toe kick.
Okay.
So that's getting cut.
Okay.
And it's actually getting rotated over because I think I want the, this has
You want this on the
the
bottom?
Formica edge on this end
Oh,
to be here.
On
So
this
I think when the
end.
door opens, you might see that end,
yes.
but you won't see this end against the sheetrock. And then the cabinet will cover the top, and the bottom you won't see either.
Okay.
All right, now we have that one leveled up and where we want it, we think.
Mm,
Do you have a couple more shims?
probably.
And we're going to be acceptable. Again, it's,
Yep.
you know, I'd have to shim this whole cabinet
good.
because this point out here could be higher. I'd have to take this down.
Looks good. Good.
Do you want to do the real fun thing?
Let's
Do
go.
the diagonal?
Oh my gosh, you move. Oh my gosh. Yep, looks good. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, let's get our measurement. Where's my
Oh,
measurement?
what are we doing? Oh my gosh.
We
Okay.
want to see what we
Yep,
have.
I see what you're doing now.
Alignment.
Where's your tape measure?
You had it.
No, that's not true.
It's not on my side.
What?
Put yeah. Now we're turn it. Okay. Now I'm gonna hold it against this wall here as best I can get.
You gotta go closer.
What are we at?
You're an inch and a quarter.
Okay, let's do this. Check it again.
And you're a little under 3/4.
Okay. So you last time had your eye on it and you said it did not look right.
Mm-hmm.
If you say your eye, you like it, we might just go with it.
Oh, I see what's happening
We're
here.
gonna work to the cabinetry, you know, so you can look down from both directions. I should tip it the other way. This way, my fingers don't get stuck under it. Okay. So now we're gonna draw another line.
You know what? I'm gonna draw a line. You know why I'm gonna draw a line?
You have something you can draw it with?
With your pencil. Where'd you put it?
I need a tape. We gotta measure the
Just
thickness.
draw at the end of where these were so we can put them back after.
No, we're not gonna see. Oh, we are gonna see part of this. So.
And do the other one too.
The other one I don't need to move, but it might get hit.
Just please do it.
We're not gonna see that.
Whatever we're gonna see is.
You're gonna see maybe this.
There you go. Perfect. Do that end. Do the other one too if you think that's the case. There. Now we have a reference point.
So this is gonna get screwed to the floor out here, the right distance, but we need to know what that is, so I need something to measure with.
Where is the measuring tape?
Oh, I tried.
Oh,
A little bit 5/8, right?
I don't know. I'm not over there. That looks way too long.
Really?
I guess that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I go with that. I feel like maybe these are the ones we bought for the other cabinets.
Yeah, 1, 2. I'll bring 3. I don't think I need. All right, so we don't want to be past that line there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want to be. We want to be on this line on this side, which gives us our width.
Absolutely.
So now we just screw this to the floor.
Fabulous.
Where's that black bag?
I brought it out. Something special in this black bag.
It is. You're gonna love this.
Am I gonna
I
love
finally
it?
got
Oh, organization.
I finally got this kit here. So this goes on your drill.
Mm-hmm.
These bits are designed to fit right in there. What
That
size do I have?
Very obnoxious light.
So you drill, and then you just stick this on, and you put in your screw.
All that to do that.
So going forward,
You're not level. Ooh. Hello. You all right? That's awful.
yeah, I'm okay. That'll help keep us in line there.
What?
It's drilling right into the concrete without even putting any hammer drill to it. I think we were talking about doing 3. Not what I need to see. You can see that that bit is not long enough for us to get our screws in. So we'll just lift this up now. We've got our stuff marked. Where's the pipe?
The pipe?
The crack.
What?
The crack where the pipe runs under our floor.
Oh, no, it's further over there.
I don't want to drill down into a pipe.
No, you're right. That'll be fine.
We need the vacuum next.
Look at that. So all of this was so that we could put a screw in from the side of this other cabinet, correct?
Correct.
And hold it in place.
We'll put a couple screws, probably like here and here, and that'll latch it into place.
And that's it. That's all we're gonna...
Okay, so this goes in this bag. These are the Torx that go with it. These are different adapter heads.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to move that.
No, it can go next to it just like that, see? Because it doesn't have to be under that part of it.
Okay.
And we're going to want some screws that are about, we might be used construction screws, maybe 1.5" screws. This is going to be 3/4, so 1.5". Yeah, 1.5" would be nice, maybe 1 5/8", but definitely over 1.25", 1.25" or more.
Okay.
Let's stand this up and see what it looks like. Something on this side. Get some dirt. We're also going to need some that are short, like 1 inch. I'm back. Karissa's trying to organize my shop again. It's a futile endeavor, but she's diligently trying. Can you bring a clamp or two in here?
Nope. Where are they all?
Oh, crud. They're probably in the carpentry box. What I find if I don't pre-clamp the cabinets together, they actually end up pushing apart when you start to screw them together. But if I put the clamp in the wrong place, it's just in my way for putting a screw in. You can see right here that I'm not even between the two cabinets. That could make the faces hard to line up.
Oh, don't we need to fix that now?
Exactly. That's what I'm looking at. It's better. At least now it's uniformly a little bit different. It's easier to deal with than it being slightly. It's about 1/32 of an inch different.
Well, those are drawers. They're not doors.
So there's no real adjustment to
There's
them.
no adjustment that I'm aware of.
That's a good point.
Oh, that's way off.
Is it though?
Yeah, now it's outside the level. When did that happen?
When we screwed them together to make them one unit.
Well, we haven't done that yet.
I just clamped them together to make them one unit. There's a certain amount of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, they're drawers. They need to be able to open and close
Can you,
and stay closed, so pay attention to that.
let's see how bad our overall level is, because we know we're putting a counter on, it's going to overall lay on everything. I thought I moved that out of the way. And overall we're in the line. It's a little low in the middle. So I want to go with it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, can you just make sure that this particular one isn't leaning forward so the drawers never stay shut? And right now the back is higher than the front.
Yeah, it's a.
So I have to pull the shim out a little.
Yeah, we could pull the shims out just a little bit. We could try that. It's I should just throw them out.
It looks pretty good now.
You like that now?
Whatever you were doing, moved it.
I just pulled that bottom as tight as I could get it over. Okay.
More.
Okay, so that tight on top of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Middle's all good, bottom's already. So right. Next.
Okay, so hopefully we're still level. We're now tied into the wall.
Wait,
We've tied the two of them
I don't
together.
even want to check. You can check if we're still level. I don't want to know if we're not. Just do it.
And hopefully we're still lined up with the wall. Okay. That will latch this cabinetry in, and anyone who goes to remove it's going to swear at us because eventually I'm screwing another plate on this side, and then you're not going to be able to see underneath what it's screwed down to,
Oh,
which is actually next. I got to screw that on the end,
good. Let's do it.
and then we can get back to the floor.
Yes, please. So what's next?
I am going to put some screws and lock that
All right.
lock in. Then we're going to start the truck and see if the truck starts, or if we got to put a heater in it. I'll find that out. I don't have to mess with that anymore. Then we'll pressure up the. Open this up just a bit. The solar, and then we'll come in and try and put this corner round cabinet on. We're going to wait for the air to work its way. Not there's not air up there. We're going to wait for the air to work its way out here.
There's water.
Dripping.
A lot of water dripping.
I know. We got it, but you can still hear the air. I'm waiting for the air sound to go away. Or is it just going to leak out somewhere else up there?
From my angle, it looks like it's fluctuating.
See what happens when I shut it down. If it goes down in pressure, then we got a leak somewhere.